Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to the FFS podcast. I'm your host, Pratty, once again, and this is the first episode of what I hope will be, I suppose, 4 or 5 episodes, or a series of 4 or 5 episodes, where we are going to be covering the FIFA World Cup 2022 in Qatar. Now, joining me on today's very special podcast, we've got three returning guests. We've got three regulars on this podcast. They've been on the football podcast many a times, and one is also has been a special guest on the one-on-one interviews series that we've also started. So I'm glad we could have them on here because this is going to be a very special one. Oh, and saying that he's already left us, but he will join us soon. Now, the reason I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening is because I think we're recording this at quite a time where for some it's in the morning, for some it's early in the afternoon, and for some it is already evening. But I'm glad you could join us here today for this very special episode. We are going to be reviewing, recapping the group stage of the World Cup 2022 in Qatar. I mean, what a group stage we've had so far. I'm not going to spoil any of it because we've got a hell of an episode lined up, in the next hour or so. We're going to be playing we're going to do it in a very different way. But before we get to that, I'd like my guests to give us a brief introduction of themselves. Of course, like I mentioned, they've been on the podcast before. And we go in alphabetical order. So let's start off with Alankrit. Alankrit, welcome back to the podcast. How are you doing? And why don't you tell us a bit about yourself?
Yeah, I've been on the podcast quite often. So for people who are first time or haven't heard me speak before, I'm a Bayern fan, and I also it's not been a nice World Cup for me. Been a nice season domestically. Otherwise, look forward to today.
Yeah, awesome. And next we move on to Gaurav. Gaurav, welcome back to the podcast. Why don't you tell us a bit about yourself?
Yeah, awesome. Thanks so much, guys. Yeah, my name is Gaurav, and I'm not particularly supporting one team, but I'm going to the World Cup to watch some games, and I'm super excited to watch Netherlands versus Argentina as the confirmed quarterfinals at least. So
Oh,
yeah, something I'm
okay.
really looking
Nice.
forward to experience the World Cup.
Oh, that you really, I mean, to choose a quarterfinal game, given the upsets that we've already had, I'm pretty sure. I
Yeah.
mean, it's quite ballsy, and I don't know whether midway through the group stage you were like, "Oh shit, I wonder whether I get to watch like big teams play," or
After the first Saudi versus Argentina game, I really thought I was going to watch Saudi Arabia versus Australia or something like that in the quarterfinal. But thankfully, we're watching Argentina Netherlands.
yeah, awesome. And next up, we've got Naeem. Naeem, welcome back to the podcast. How you doing? And tell us a bit about yourself.
Hi everyone. Hi Prads. Thank you for having me on the podcast again. So I am a Real Madrid fan, based out of Dubai. I think I've been on the show a couple of times. Probably the first time on a live stream though.
Yeah.
So yeah, supporting. Well, I mean, India is not a part of the World Cup, so definitely not a nation in specific that you support. But I suppose. Since being a child, the whole hype around Brazil and how they play the game, it's kind of that's that's what I relate with the most. So I support Brazil, along with my favorite player who belongs to Portugal. That's Cristiano Ronaldo. So yeah, hoping that two of these teams go far and deep into the tournament, unlike the recent tournaments we've had.
Portugal, Brazil. Yeah, they're not facing each
And
other.
obviously, also from a European contingent, I do support Germany, and not the best
He's
of
got all
tournaments for
bases
them.
covered.
Yeah.
You've got all bases covered. All right, great. So, guys, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you for being a part of this and choosing to be a part of this very special edition. Now, to those of you who are joining us here, we are going to be playing a little game called Jeopardy. I suppose if I say little game, I mean Klopp got hammered by saying little game when little nation. So I shouldn't say little game. It's a big game, especially to those living in the states. It's a I mean, it's a quiz show basically. So we're gonna be asking these guys a few questions about the group stage. So this is gonna be particularly focused on what happened since, I suppose, was it November 20th, number 19, 20th, I think. So is when it started. So November 20th until a couple of days ago. So we're gonna be covering everything that's happened on the pitch, off the pitch, in a very fun manner. So get involved as well if you want to. I mean, if you want to answer some of these questions. Probably wait until the participants finish so that they don't get to see if that's the right answer or not. I don't want them to be. I don't want any cheating going on here. This is not Qatar. Oops. But anyway, let's. Yeah, that could be very controversial. Anyway, let's talk about the game, and we'll get through the rules first before we get to before we get to the questions themselves, right? So all right, guys, so let's see what we've got here. No, there we go. All right, so as you can see, Jeopardy, the World Cup 2022 edition. Now I am going to show you, these are our three contestants, and in alphabetical order. Sorry guys if I chose the wrong pictures for you guys, but I did ask each one of you after I posted the photo whether it was okay. It's not cool, but anyway, and you guys seemed all right with it. So here are our contestants. Gaurav feels quite chilly in the studio, so he's got a couple of layers on. Alankrit's there for diversity, and Naeem's the only one who chose this, who decided to come in the specified, what is that, clothes? What do you call that? The when you're
Dress code.
Dress code, exactly. There we go. See, we're already starting with the quiz, and Alankrit's got, well, zero right now. We're not awarding points for that. All right. Before we get to that, guys, how competitive are you guys? Like, are you? Do you want to win? How you're not going to get anything out of it? Sorry, we're not that rich of a podcast yet. But are you guys excited about? I mean, are you excited, nervous? Are you excited to play? How competitive are you guys, Gaurav? I think you're muted. Did you mute yourself?
Yeah, sorry. I would say I'm not super competitive, but no one likes losing.
Okay,
But
right.
but I'm not like the most knowledgeable about the World Cup. But let's see what happens.
Okay. Naeem?
I don't know. It depends from sport to sport. There are things that I'm really competitive in, and others that I would rather be okay losing at.
All right.
Considering, I mean, it depends. Especially like something like a quiz, probably not my forte. So we'll see. Because I
But a
have
quiz about
terrible
football.
memory. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm hoping that works in my favor. But let's see. Hoping to have a good time.
Awesome. And Alankrit?
Yeah, usually I am competitive, but yeah, I haven't time watching the World Cup, so I'm okay with answering it wrong at a few times this time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great. So I've probably prepared these questions that would, like, I think appeal to people who haven't been like religiously following it, but it's been big headlines or stuff like that. So hopefully it's not too easy, it's hopefully not too challenging. So anyway, so these are our contestants here, as you can see, and this is our board, our Jeopardy board. As you can see, we've got 5 categories. We've got name that game, which is going to be talking about the games that have happened in the group stages. We've got say what you see, which is a visual round. We've got the player formerly known as, which is talk about the players in the World Cup, but we are only going to ask for their first names. So the contestants have to be very careful when answering them. Year to year is going to be an audio round, and potpourri is going to be an all bag, mixed bag kind of round. Now, as you can see, there are values as well for each of these categories. And if the player answers correctly, he gets that particular value. But if he answers it incorrectly, then that amount will be deducted from his score, right? So you can fall him into the negative category. At the end, when we're done with this entire board, the top 2 contestants will face off against each other in what would be called final Jeopardy, right? One question, sudden death, anything goes. And we'll come to that in a little while later. But yeah, hopefully this is going to be quite a fun session, and hopefully we get to see some really bad answers. We hopefully get to see some quick answers. And yeah, let's try and see. The contestants have said that they aren't competitive, but you never know. The first wrong question and the first time they have to put their hands up, and it all goes into bedlam. The fortunate thing is that they're all in different locations, so they can't really jump over each other or start bashing each other up. So that's the beauty of this. All right, guys. Now, this is going to be fun. Now, hopefully, I don't end up tripping and showing you one of the answers because they're all there as well. We will start in alphabetical order. Now, I suppose the way, if you watch this game, I think if a person answers correctly, he gets to have another go. And I kind of don't want that to happen because I feel like if someone gets the answer correct and he could just go on a crazy spree. So what we'll do is, even if a person does get the answer, it will move on to the next person. And that might actually be the rules of Jeopardy. I also haven't played it in so long or haven't watched it in a while, but that's how we're going to be doing it here, so that everyone gets a fair chance. If the player guesses incorrectly, then the other two contestants do have a chance to answer it and gain those valuable points. Right? All right. So we'll start with Alankrit because A goes before everything else. So Alankrit, why don't you choose your category? Or what is your question?
Okay, I'll take 200 and name that game.
Okay, very good. Let's see if this works now. All right. This match resulted in each member of the winning team receiving one Rolls Royce. Now, remember how you're supposed to answer it as well. But yeah, that's the question.
Okay, please. What is the game between Argentina and Saudi Arabia?
Okay, let's see if that's the right answer. And it is. Very good. All right, so that's an easy one. So you can see the level right now. I know you're slightly breaking it, but let's give you.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I what is or where it is because the game happened somewhere. They're like, no, okay, it's not the ground, it's the game.
I thought maybe Alankrit paused for so long because he couldn't fathom that was the actual result. Like I don't think if you told anyone before the World Cup that Saudi was going to beat Argentina, anyone would have actually believed you.
I was going to put the question. So, but I was actually going to put the question as which was the biggest upset in the World Cup, but I felt that was going to be very subjective because we've had so many.
There's so many.
But
this crazy.
But do you guys think that this was the biggest one of the lot?
Yeah, I think
absolutely. So. I think only from the perspective of that all the other nations have players playing in different nations. Saudi being the only nation which has players that play within their league, and to go up against players like Messi, Di Maria. It was insane. It was purely insane. I mean, I enjoyed it specifically being a Ronaldo fan, probably.
I was watching it in class with a Saudi friend of mine, and then once class got over, we all like really got huddled all telephone, and I go watching it. It was like crazy, yeah.
Yeah, that's I suppose the beauty of being in a university where you've got so many different like people from different countries. So to have that with a Saudi Arabia fan or a Saudi Arabian, that would have been insane. You must have been jumping like crazy after that result.
Yeah, especially with the added time, then all of us were like really screaming at this to blow the whistle.
Exactly. All right, guys. Okay, so that is done. So we now have Gaurav. Gaurav, your chance to choose your category.
Okay, I'll go for the same value 200, but I'll do say what you see.
All right. Okay, so this is going to be a visual round, of course.
Okay.
All right. Don't worry. So Qatari fans held up posters of this famous footballer in a response to a certain team's protest.
Wow.
Okay, and this is the photo. Now, of course, it's been covered, but you have to guess the footballer whose poster he's holding up. You can't do that right now.
Dude, why do I
I
have
love
no
the
idea
competition
about this?
already.
Okay, so I can guess what the
Yeah. So you'll have to like guess who the player is.
guess who the player is, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, I have no idea about this. I have to take a wild guess.
Okay.
And I have to say who is and whatever the player's name,
Yeah.
right?
Though it's a visual round, yeah, I guess you can say that, or you can say the name. I'm lenient on the visual and audio round, so I'm okay.
Why do I not remember this? And I've seen this picture like in the beginning of the World Cup. Like this was like game one or something like that, right?
I
Um,
can't give you any hint.
no, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Uh, oh my God.
Okay. Actually,
Uh,
I'm gonna after this round start putting a timer because I can't have
yeah,
you
that makes
use
sense.
too long.
I'm
But
just gonna go with a wild, stupid guess. I'm just gonna say who is Harry Kane.
oh, that is wrong. So we've got three in the count of three. Whoever puts their hand up first will get to answer this, right? So 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, now Alankrit, I saw Alankrit's hand go up. I know your name. I know your hand was up like since the start, but I definitely saw that. All right, Alankrit, you've got a chance of robbing. Go ahead. I couldn't hear
Who's
you. Sorry.
Who's Mesut Ozil?
Yeah, correct. The answer. Oh, sorry, I can't do that. But yeah, the answer is who is Mesut Ozil, and that was in response to Germany's closed mouth thing. All right. That's cool. 1 minute. I'm just gonna quickly put up a how many 45 seconds. I think 45 seconds is good as a timer to answer that. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to show you because this is category 2. There are a lot of other answers which I could have passed, which I'm not going to. All right. So Gaurav unfortunately is on a minus 200. That's 20. Come on, laptop. Okay, and Alankrit on 400. Ooh, already. Okay, Alankrit's taken a lead here, but Naeem, you've got a chance now. Which category would you like to choose?
I'll go with the player formerly known as, and I will go with $400.
400. Okay, yeah. It's not this double jeopardy. Okay, great. It's not a double jeopardy. So that's fine. You're okay. So 400. The player formerly known as. Who was the dribble king? Who recorded the most number of dribbles in the group stage? No, sorry, it's not he. Okay, actually, I should change that. So he was. So, no, never mind. It's not who was, but he was. That was my bad. But all right, yeah. So now you get to answer.
This would be a difficult one.
Your 45 seconds starts now.
Go with Messi? Would I go with? I wouldn't say Harry
Put your
Kane had
hand
the
up
most
now.
number of dribbles. Oh, this is quite difficult. Who had the best group stage? Netherlands.
He was. So it's a player. You got 13 seconds. 12.
Cool. So, who is Kylian Mbappe?
Okay, no, that's wrong. But you should also say who is Killian because it's formerly known as. I did
Oh
say it
yeah,
at the
right.
start.
Yeah. So yeah.
You would have anyway
Anyway.
gotten it wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, so at the count of 3, Gaurav and Alankit, you both have chances. So 3, 2, 1. Yep. Okay, Gaurav got that. So Gaurav, you got a chance of recouping your amount. So
Okay.
what is the answer?
So I'd say who is and then one, the first
Yeah.
name, right?
Yeah.
Who is Angel?
Oh, that's wrong.
God, what?
Okay, so yeah, Alankrit got the chance.
Who is Jamal?
Yep. The answer
Shit.
is.
How would I not remember that? Jesus.
Oh,
Wow.
sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Who is
I
Jamal?
had the uh, advantage of being on Bayern FT. Everybody was going crazy. Happened to Germany in this
So
World Cup.
Gaurav
makes
was
sense.
really close because until the last match day or something, Angel Di Maria was actually on top.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Jamal overtook him. I think in the last match day. So,
Was Kylian even close in the top 5?
I think he was maybe in the top 5, but yeah, I mean,
Fair, but
actually,
yeah, I mean Jamal makes sense
Wait,
considering.
so do I get negative for like a steal one as well? Oh damn.
yeah. So that's 600
Nice.
gone. Yeah, so be very careful. You should know. Oh wait, 400 for name is minus. And oh my god, we've got a runaway leader so far, and he's 800. So, what do you guys think though? I mean, Germany obviously had a terrible thing, but I think was Jamal your guys' best player for Germany? Like, do you think he was the standout performer?
Without a
Easily.
doubt.
Absolutely, yeah.
Without
The
a
whole
doubt.
whole team should have been sent back. Only Jamal Musiala left over with like
There should have been
I
11
thought
Jamal
was
Musialas.
I don't know, man. I don't think I blame the team per se. I think there were questionable choices made by the coach itself. I expected Germany to throw caution to the wind and attack, which they did in the last game. But for some reason, in the first two, they were quite. It felt like they weren't willing to go out and
I think
really give it a
Japan
shot.
the first half they were quite aggressive, but then second half they completely fell off.
the
The
substitutions were
Yeah,
quite bad actually. The second
I
half
think it was like
should have
Absolutely,
gone.
yeah. And the fact
overconfidence as
that
well.
Havertz had to be benched, I think, in the second and third game. He was brought on
That was
only
good.
later.
Havertz is a
Yeah, I
liability.
think only
That
the
was
third
good.
game they played their like
I'm not
strongest
quite sure
season.
though. Like, I mean,
Nicholas
the
Fulkrug
problem is,
should have
see,
played all three games. Nicholas Fulkrug should have played all 3 games. There is no question on. He's an out-and-out striker. He should have
yeah,
played all
I
games. We
agree
got
with
him
the
on
fact
against
that they
Spain,
definitely
and
need a striker in the game because Mueller couldn't play that role whatsoever. And it felt like Germany was lost up front. They didn't know where or
Germany was
who to
missing
look
a
for.
Mario Gomez at this World Cup. Or like a
Absolutely. Or a
closer.
Miroslav closer.
Yeah.
that was going to be Nicholas Fulkrug. No one.
yeah. All right. Okay. We go back now to Alankrit, who's already found himself in a healthy lead. So
I
Alankrit,
think you
you're
should
next.
switch this thing around. Like
Okay.
now start.
Let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's do that. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. A very good suggestion here. And which you don't see in game shows, right? Like participants telling the host, we should switch around the rules. I think that's a fantastic idea. I think we should have that is much more often in these
Game
quizzes.
shows.
So yeah, game shows. So name. Let's start with you. You
Yeah,
get to
I'll go
choose
with
once
the
again.
easier one this time. I'll go with a name that game. $400.
$400. All right. Um, great. An all-female refereeing team took charge of this historic match for the first time in World Cup history.
This is the last game, and I remember telling you about this.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. What was Germany versus Japan?
Oh, that is. I wouldn't say anything, but that's unfortunately the wrong answer. So we've got. I'm going to give the count of three to Alankrit and Gaurav. You got a chance. So 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, Alankrit just got a. I know,
Oh,
but it's
no,
very close.
oh shit! I got it wrong completely. No, it was the last.
This is
Yeah,
this is my one
What
chance
was
where I know the answer and I don't have it.
yeah. Oh damn.
Yeah.
Germany versus Costa Rica?
And that is and that is the exact answer. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not the exact answer, but fair enough. Sorry,
I switched the
just give me
games.
a-
I switched
Yep.
the games. I made the first
And-
game the last game. Damn it.
you made the same mistake, or basically, how do you say that? You're the one who said we should reverse the
Yeah,
order, and
yeah,
you
yeah,
reversed it yourself, but for the different context, right?
yeah.
Um,
Sad.
I don't know about you guys, but I felt for those, I don't know, 10 minutes or so where Costa Rica and Japan were going through, that was peak World Cup, a peak World Cup moment. Like,
I was actually hoping Germany didn't score. I just wanted Spain to get out as well, and then they
Oh, I
scored. I'm like,
agree. I
why?
agree. I was of the very same opinion. I was like,
Oh, you
okay,
guys wanted
Germany is
Costa
going
Rica
out.
and Japan to
Germany
lose?
knows they're going out. Let's take another European superpower along. Like, why?
Yeah.
Let Costa Rica and Japan have the time of their lives at the World Cup. It was
Yeah.
quite sad to see what they went on to eventually do to Costa Rica.
yeah, I'm a Spain supporter, and even I was rooting for Costa Rica to go through. I was like, I can't see the Spain team play, man. That first Costa Rica game, I was so surprised that we actually went very attacking and beat them 7-0. In hindsight, it was brilliant because the goal difference was
What kept you
insurmountable.
guys in the
But
yeah.
I'm actually
Yeah,
very glad that Japan made it through this group
and topped.
because I feel like that team is a breath of fresh air. The way everyone else is playing right now, it seems everyone is very cautious in terms of how they go about the game, very strategic. Japan is all about intensity. Uh, they're about let's go play our game, let's take it to the other team
Yeah,
and see what happens. And that's
Yeah,
like the kind of football that's coming out of it is simply beautiful to watch.
yep,
the
I agree.
Bundesliga, because 9 of their starting 11 is
Yeah,
from the
players.
Bundesliga.
Absolutely, yeah.
Awesome. All right. So we've got Gaurav. Your chance to go ahead next.
Just to be a little strategic, huh? I'm just gonna go with Potpourri 200. Just keep it
But
easy.
Oh,
before that, though, have you updated the scores? I want to see how bad I am. I think I'm down to
you're minus
800 now.
800. Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
It's time. You got time. We've got time. We've got the double jeopardy round you could get. All right. So we go to Potpourri 200. And the question is, the official FIFA World Cup 2022 song Dreamers by this artist becomes the first ever FIFA song to debut at number one on the global Billboard charts. So I'm obviously now looking for the artist's name.
All right. So what's the procedure to change the question?
You can't.
Um, I have no idea. I'm just gonna pass this. I don't want a negative 200.
You're gonna get it negative 200 anyway if you're gonna pass or this thing.
What? Really? Even
Yeah,
without
you
answering?
lost the yeah, you lost the question.
Oh God. I'm just gonna pass this. I have no idea.
All right, okay, guys, we got a countdown of 3, 2, 1. Yep. Okay, fine. Now you got it. Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's it's the BTS guy. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name right, but it is
That's all right. Pronunciation can go wrong, but it's
is Jungkook or Jungkook.
that is the right answer. Yeah. Who is Jungkook? Even
No
I might be
wonder,
butchering the name, but yeah.
no
Yeah.
wonder I didn't know this at
No,
all.
I know this very well because both Praddy and I were watching the opening ceremony, and we were like, we know this guy. I think he's from BTS, but we don't know his name. And then we
Yeah.
Googled the
So
name,
I
and it
thought
was
the reason I did that. Okay, now this sounds. I don't know whether having Naeem on this show is very great, but he's got anyway minus 800, so I'm not really complaining that he knew
yeah.
all these questions beforehand. But the reason I chose BTS, I asked him was because I read somewhere that BTS, those guys were off for conscription, so they were going to join the
Yeah,
army. So I was like, how's this guy here in Saudi Arabia and like with full set of hair instead of like the army cut and all of that singing this song, right? And I wasn't sure whether it was BTS or not. And then I Googled it, and yeah. What do you guys think of the song though, overall? I don't know if you've heard it. I mean, they keep playing it around in the stadiums, but I don't think
Yeah,
it's too bad. But I mean, it's not clearly a Waka Waka or
I,
a Cup of
absolutely.
Life, but
It's not a standout per se, but like I think this World Cup has had decent songs in comparison to the recent ones. I think the most memorable ones obviously remain the same: the Cup of Life, the Waka Waka, the Waving Flag.
Waving flag, yeah.
Yeah, but like, I mean, in the recent memory, like, I don't even remember what Russia's songs were. So
Yeah.
when I turn on the FIFA games and it's playing, I think it's still quite sort of a catchy beat to kind of.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's something that I wouldn't say hypes you up, but it really gets you in the mood to watching a decent
yeah.
game of football. And I'm guessing from the other two, you haven't heard too much of it.
But
Okay, all right, all right. So names clawed back 200, so that becomes minus 600, whereas Gorov's fallen to minus 800. All right, now we move on to our leader here. So you chose 200 potpourris, right? So 200 potpourris out. All right, Alankrit, where would you like to go?
okay. I think I'll go 200.
Which one? You cut out there. Sorry,
100.
cut out again.
Okay, gonna try and formerly known as 200.
All right, that I got you. All right, great. So player formerly known as 200, and the question is, he became the first ever male footballer to score in 5 consecutive World Cups.
So Cristiano.
Okay, you'll have to hear. I can't hear you.
Who is Cristiano?
Perfect. All right. Yeah, there's something up. I don't know why when I've connected to UK people, it's just been a little choppy, but it's fine. I can hear you. I heard you perfect. And yes, that is the right answer, Cristiano. So well done. You've you've definitely gone up even further on the board. All right. So yeah, we're going again with our contestants' suggestion, and we're going to reverse it again. So Alankrit, your choice again.
Okay. 200 year to here.
All right. So this is going to be an audio round. Okay. Now I'm going to play you a clip. I want you to first tell me whether you can hear the clip from the shared screen itself. If you can't, I'll just go quickly find it on YouTube and play it. Right. So tell me if you can hear it. Right. Can anyone hear it? Okay, no. Okay, cool. I will quickly give me a second. I think unfortunately this uh, this app or whatever they haven't opened up uh, sharing audio as well. I have no clue why. All right.
Even through shared the media, it doesn't work, is it?
Yeah, that's the main thing. They haven't opened up that. I don't know if it's only for Mac they haven't opened up or what it is, but all right. So all right. Tell me if you can hear it. I'm not going to show you the thing, obviously.
This is an invitation to the whole world.
Can you hear?
I remember even after hearing the call, and instead of seeing another way, we dismissed it and demanded our own way. And now,
Okay. Of course, I don't want you to pay attention to the first part, but the second part, the longer part, who is speaking? That's the question.
Okay, could you
I want you to guess.
play that again?
Yeah, I can play that again. I will play for audio rounds. I can play a little. I can replay it because I want people to hear it properly.
I remember even after hearing the call, and instead of seeing another way, we dismissed it and demanded our own way. And now the world feels even more distant and divided. How can so many countries, languages, and cultures come together if only one way is accepted? Yeah.
Okay. Was that clear enough?
Yeah, it was clear enough. I just have no idea who this guy.
Okay, I'll give you the question. Okay, in a way, maybe you probably get it from the question as well from the thing.
Okay.
So he was a part of the opening ceremony of the FIFA World Cup 2022. Like, and he's a pretty famous guy.
Yeah, I didn't watch the opening set.
Thank God. I have a good chance, hopefully.
Gaurav also's got. Oh wait, yeah, I'm gonna put the timer on.
Famous guy.
Yeah.
It's all right, Alankrat. You've got a good enough lead. You can let it pass.
Talk about pink.
Actors right now, I'm like just blanking out. So yeah, I mean, yeah, pass it on.
Okay. All right. So at the count of 3, okay? So 3, 2, 1. Yep. Okay, Naeem had the hand up first.
Oh no.
So
Okay.
who is Morgan Freeman?
Oh no.
That is the answer. Who is
Oh
Morgan
my
Freeman?
God, I thought it was him, and I thought, okay, maybe it can't be him. He's too
cool to be at the World Cup.
no. I thought he was too old. He's not current events anymore.
That's
Wow.
even worse. I think, but that was a major surprise to see him there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. He's clawing it back slowly and steadily. He is at minus 400. All right, Gaurav, you've got a very good chance now of.
Oh, so
Why?
just
Oh, wait.
one last suggestion. Like from the next
Yeah.
round onwards, what you can do is the person who's at the negative, you start
Yeah.
with them first, and then you go on to the next.
The last
other two.
Okay, I'm loving these sort of inputs.
Suggestions.
Yeah, it just makes sense. I think it just gives a chance to the person to sort of claw their
Go
way
more
back.
negative, yeah.
That too.
All right, wait, 1 minute. I just need to make sure that was Alankrit on 1200 before, or was he on 40? He was on 14.
No, I was on
So I'm not.
1400.
Yeah, of course you would say that. But, so he is on 200. All
So
right.
where should I
Guys.
don't even know where I should go. I couldn't get the 200s right. What am I going to do with the 400 and 600?
Come on, you can get it. I would. Okay, I'm giving you a little bit of this thing that maybe the visual rounds are probably a little easier.
To say
Or
what you see?
the
All
say
right.
what you see is probably
Let's-
that.
let's-
Yeah, going for that 400.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
As long as you've watched most of the games, I'm guessing that would be.
Oh my God. No, I haven't. So
No,
let's,
I mean, okay.
let's go for it.
Okay, he was the only outfield player
Oh
to
fuck!
receive a red card in the entire group stage. Okay. Now I'm
Yeah.
showing you the person. I'm not
Yeah.
showing you the person, but obviously the visual.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 minute. It's just, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I feel like this was the last game. Yeah.
Okay.
So I have to just say who is in the player's name, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna take my shot. Who is Vincent Abu Bakar?
And that. Did I actually click on it? Wait. Oh yeah. Sorry. Oh, that's wrong. You look so alien-like. Wait, that's bad because. There we go. Sorry, that's my bad photoshopping. But yeah, there we go. That is the right answer.
Thank God, huh?
It is Vincent Abu Bakar. Yep. Oh, that when I first saw his face, I was like, "Oh, what happened to his face?" Yeah, I mean, you like what a player to have on. He's probably been the super sub of the tournament, right? This guy's just
Yeah.
come in. I think 2 games. He's again who was Serbia. He helped them equalize. He scored 2 goals, and I mean to beat Brazil of all teams, Cameroon, like never in my predictions.
Yeah, absolutely. And I remember it was was it an American referee? I forget his name, and he was like, respect to you to get the goal and beat Brazil, but I have to show you the red card.
I think I don't know if you guys agree. I think it's still one of the worst ever rules to have been put in that you have to get a yellow card for taking off your shirt.
The t-shirt off, right? I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Wait, so when he got the red?
Yellow.
It was the
double
second
yellow.
yellow. It was second yellow, yeah.
Right.
But it was the last minute, so really didn't care.
Yeah.
It didn't really matter. don't want to
What
expose
exactly is the idea behind giving a yellow card for like removing it? Why is it disrespectful in
I
any
think
way?
I thought it was like partial nudity or something.
Really, is it?
I think it was
I think it's
indecency or something.
indecency.
Interesting. Okay.
I mean, it's just the
Yeah.
emotion, You should just let them run with the emotion.
Yeah, it just feels weird, right? Like imagine you scored the 90th minute winner, or even worse, like the 98th minute winner. Uh, I don't
And
expect people do what they feel like in the moment to
Yeah,
express
they
what they're
do.
feeling.
And
I
what if
don't
it
know.
was like,
Yeah,
sorry,
good,
go
good,
ahead.
good. No, go
What
ahead.
if it was based on like disciplinary actions, like Cameroon and one other team? But because he was in the
Yeah.
emotion and of his t-shirt,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he just won't get through.
Yo, I think what like Mexico and Poland. Poland got a yellow card and they were like two behind Mexico. Imagine if someone else had taken it out. They'd have at one
Or
point.
maybe have
But
some different ruling around this, like something like first time you do it, you get a warning, but it's
or
kept a
not
track
up
of through the tournament. And if
or
you're doing it like over and over, then yeah, then it makes
no,
sense.
but
Okay.
no, but how about just keep it like if you take off your clothes, like after a goal, it's okay. But if you're just taking off your clothes in normal play, then you get a yellow.
No, no. Let's rephrase. Not take out your clothes.
Yeah, I mean,
Just your t-shirt.
Jersey,
Just
because
your
we don't
t-shirt.
want players removing anything else. Let's
no,
be.
but that's what right. That's what I don't think they're going to be taking off anything else apart from your jersey after scoring a goal. I don't think that's the whole point of playing football. That you,
Hopefully. I mean, weirder things have happened.
That's
And
true.
Germany's coach is
all
the
right,
best example. The former coach is the best example.
yeah. All right. So who are
Alarm
we?
crash. Just had the visual memory of what that was.
Okay, I think Naeem, we're up to next is yours because you were the next negative.
Okay. Um, I'll go with the potpourri.
Potpourri, which one?
400.
400. All right, let's go. Today I feel Qatari. Today I feel Arab. Today I feel dash. Today I feel gay. And today I feel dash. I need the two dashes. What was being said?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna.
Really?
I don't remember this. You know my memory. It's so terrible.
Yeah, I know. You sure you don't want to give it a chance? I mean, either way, you're going to.
Yeah, yeah. Today I feel Qatari. Today I feel Arab. Today I feel happy.
Okay.
Feel gay. Today I feel
Sad.
proud.
Okay. Unfortunately, that's not the right answer. Okay, guys, you got 3 seconds now. I'm going to give you on the count of three. So 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, Gaurav. Yeah, you got the chance.
All right. I'm just gonna take a shot at this. Hopefully, I get one right at least. So I think the one of the blanks is today I feel African. The second blank is today I feel like a migrant worker.
Okay. Um, hmm.
Wow.
You know what? The thing is, he has said both of them.
Right.
The answer is you've got half the answer right, but I feel like I should probably give it to you because there is more to it, and in which case the other half comes into it. I've not put that here, and maybe
So
I feel like I think
what
you
are
might
these two
be.
blanks?
No, okay. I'll tell you. So
Half the points. Wait. So does Alamkrit get a shot as well? Or
no, I think I'll give it to him because I feel like I should have added maybe the next part to make you. Then it would have been sure as to what those two actually were. So it's my fault. So I will give you that. So the answer here is today I feel African, today I feel gay, and today I feel disabled.
Okay.
And then he does say today I also feel like a migrant worker, which
Migrant
I didn't
worker.
add,
Yeah.
but this is what it is, right? All right,
Yeah,
fair enough.
your
I
discretion,
will.
but thanks. Appreciate it.
who was this said by the way? Sorry.
Gianni
Infantino.
Gianni
Infantino.
Infantino. Okay, I missed that interview of his.
What a brilliant quote to start off the World Cup with. I
The
mean,
World Cup, with, right?
just insane to say something like that.
Most
And
random
of course,
players.
I think that's now become such a huge meme that anyone who's supporting teams now in on Twitter, right? They're like, today I feel Dutch, today I feel Argentinian. So like that means I support them. So it's just become insane how it is. The number of memes to post that, especially with the whole today I feel African or today I feel disabled part, like people
Yeah,
parking in disabled spots and then saying today I feel
I feel
disabled when
disabled.
the
Oh
cops
yeah,
come.
I've seen those. Yeah.
It's I gotta love football though. All right, Alankrit. Oh wait, I forgot. For 1 minute, I have to. He's back to
Uh,
0.
Oh my God.
Oh, and
Yeah.
yeah, and Naeem is
back to 800.
800. All
Alankit is
right.
just cruising, huh?
Alankrit's just chilling right now. He can afford to spend and still be there.
It's the alarm
All right,
telling him.
Okay, I'm gonna do 600. Name that game.
600. Name that. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's all right. This group stage match was suspended for a few minutes because a protester ran on the pitch.
I know the protester. I don't know the match.
You know the protester? Really? You don't know him by
I mean,
name,
yeah,
though.
because later on they said that pride flag. It was the world peace flag or something like that. So he
Ah,
was released from prison. I don't know which game it was.
Okay, that way. Yeah, I
Uh,
thought you knew him by name. I was like, whoa, you
no,
have some
not
connections,
by
dude.
name. No. Crap. Okay, I'm just gonna say, uh, what was Argentina versus
Okay, no, it's unfortunately not that game. So, Naeem and Gaurav, you got a chance. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, Naeem. Yeah, Naeem straight up put up his karate hand. So, karate chop.
um,
Yeah,
what was Portugal versus Uruguay?
that is the right answer. Ding, ding,
That
ding,
was
ding,
my second
ding.
choice.
Portugal. Oh,
That
if
was my
only we
second
played those
choice,
groups.
Ronaldo, and it has to be the first game of the week. So I was like, okay, let's just go with Argentina.
Okay. Unfortunately, Alankrit, we do not play. Oh, yeah, that's all right. Okay, unfortunately, we have we see Alankrit go down to 600. Oh, the game's really packed up now. Oh, I'm glad that I had deducted rules as well. So I'm glad that we remembered that. And names back up to 200. So this is going to be really feisty now because we're going to. I mean, this is big money territory now we're getting to. And if anyone hits double jeopardy, that's going to be even more brilliant. All right, so we're done with that round. So which means now we're back to Naeem because he is the lowest of the lot.
Say what you see for 600.
Okay, say what you see for 600. Interesting, very interesting. All right, so he is the second oldest manager to ever manage a football nation in the World Cup. Okay, now of course you're going to see the photo and you will get to know who he is. That is him.
Oh, okay. Who is Louis Van Gaal?
Who is Louis Van Gaal? Is the right answer.
Yes, finally.
He actually he loses to, I don't know who the guy was, but by I think maybe a few months, he's 71, dude. I never knew he was that old.
Expected, right? I mean, he's been around for so long now, though.
Yeah,
Like I've
but he
seen
doesn't look. I
him.
mean, I need to know his skin routine because he doesn't look that like face wise. Like doesn't look that old. I thought it'd be Santos. To be fair, I thought it'd be the Portuguese guy. Actually, if Uruguay had not sacked Tabares and they sacked him last year, If he hadn't sacked, he would have actually been the oldest manager, 75 years old. But he's like 71. It's insane.
Probably not the best decision to sack him, though, considering how they've performed.
Exactly. But you guys, I mean, he's Louis van Gaal done a good job so far with Netherlands. You guys think?
Yeah, for once in a really long time, I feel like Dutch actually have a shot at winning the World Cup if they continue to be as cautious, but also from a perspective of playing the game that they play. It's not as attacking as they have been in the previous few editions, but I think it's a fine balance that they've found, which is working very well for them.
Yeah, also
So
he
far.
made some very bold moves, huh? The keeper, first like international debut, and he's like starting for Netherlands at the World Cup finals. And I think it was also like him. He said in a press conference that he's choosing like the numbers for the players on their jersey as well. So like there is like this authoritative like I don't care, we're playing for the country, and this is what we do. This is like our main goal.
Yeah, I was pretty actually in terms of goalkeeper, very very sort of surprise choice. I expected Pasveer to start the World Cup with
Same.
Netherlands. Yeah, so I was quite surprised. In fact, I had him in my fantasy team and then ended up not
But
getting any points.
he's been very poor with Ajax, to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah.
So in my opinion, he's their weakling. But yeah, this is my opinion. But yeah,
All right.
And it's been really nice to see Gakpo translators
for sure,
club form into the World Cup as well.
for sure.
He's
Yeah,
been
now
quite mature.
a lot of clubs are also after him as well. So be interesting to see how that
I think
goes.
he's going to.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, possibly. I think with Ten Hag there.
Let's hope so.
All right. So Gaurav, you're up next. So where do you want to go?
Oh my god. I'm just gonna go with the player formerly known as 600. Just try and keep it a little simpler.
Okay. All right.
'Cause I feel like another negative is coming.
Okay. Now this is a quote.
Okay. Yeah.
They'd have
I
done
know.
better not to do it and to win instead. We are here to play football. I'm not here to send a political message.
Yeah. So who is Eden?
Okay, that's. I feel like I
Guess what,
felt like
like,
these are probably going to be easier than what are the earlier ones, man.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I was surprised. I felt like I was going to get a negative 600 right away.
I think this is a little more popular event
Popular
in terms
quote,
of
yeah.
what's happened. Yeah.
Yeah, it's also nice to see that he also went home.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it was, and they were lucky. He said that after they were lucky to beat Canada. So, well, God knows what transpired in his mind. Not in the best
And
of
actually,
forms.
some people feel the captain of the big Kevin De Bruyne. I have no idea why Hazard's the captain.
Oh,
So there's
Yeah,
a
I
huge
don't know.
debate around that as well. Like, how do you start someone who's first of all, how do you start someone who's not been playing for the cup for like a year or two now on a regular basis? And on top of that, how do you then justify making that person the captain in front of someone who's been thriving at the club level? You know, like people look up to this person. So it's kind of
I think
weird
more.
to then expect a KDB to look up at Hazard and be like, oh, yeah, I have to respect this person because of what he's achieved in the past rather than what he's currently doing. It's kind of weird.
I think morale in the Belgium squad is probably at an all-time low. I haven't seen like
Yeah.
it reminds me of France 2010.
Even then, though, that team somehow almost scraped through. Had Lukaku just managed to somehow nudge that ball in
Not
a
been
couple of times.
He had four
Four times.
chances.
Yeah. But at some point, you know, like it got so bad for him. I felt bad. Like, I mean, it was sad watching what had become.
Yeah.
It's just like you see at Cristiano right now and how he's struggling. And it was the same with Lukaku. Like, come on, these are two people who were in Italian league, which is known to be a difficult league to score in. And they were like scoring left, right, and center. And now to see both of them struggling at this level, I mean, obviously Cristiano is more to do with age. Lukaku has still got a few years ahead of him. So it's quite strange to see that he couldn't put away the most easiest chances, to the point where it felt like if any of us had been there, probably we would have been able to score the
Yeah,
goals. And
my
that's saying a lot.
grandmother could have scored that. Yeah, Alankrit, you were saying something?
No, I was just gonna say, if you're gonna be trusting Lukaku to save you, it's probably the bad move.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Alankrit, back to you.
Okay. I'm just gonna take 800. What you see?
Say what you see. All
Yeah.
right. That's not it. Okay, great. So, okay, this is going to be a fun one. I'm hoping this would be a fun one. Just had to make sure what it was. Just keep an eye out on Japan. All right. So, guess the right ball position. All right. I'm going to show you a photo. Okay. You have to guess where the ball is, right? So, choose A, B, and C. So, this is, yeah, you got basically choose the right ball. That's about it. I can say.
I'm gonna say C.
C? All
Yeah.
right. Okay, so
Before
unfortunately that's
you,
wrong.
you shouldn't actually. I think it's better to take, in such cases, take answer from the three
Three and
and
then
just go with it. Like, I
okay,
mean, obviously he gets the first go
yeah,
at it,
yeah,
but
go
if
at it.
not, then the others.
Fair enough. Thanks for that again. All right. Okay,
But
so
wait,
say
wait,
he's
wait.
C.
There's no
No,
like.
but he's C. There are two more.
Yeah.
But I suppose this would probably be easier, I think, for the next person who guesses it. In a way. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to push this to anyone else, right? Because I mean, it's clearly it was
Or
meant
you
for
can,
two.
considering me and Gaurav are some ways behind, probably take both our answers and then give half the
He's no
points.
longer some. By the way, Gaurav's no longer some ways behind, right?
Oh, is it?
He's
Is he
he's
ahead
six.
of
He's six
Alankar?
hundred now. I think now he's going to be ahead of Alankrit after this.
Oh,
Same.
wow.
Okay. But anyway,
Yeah, I
I'm going
think
to move it.
just don't push it. It's
Yeah, I'm
fine.
just not going to do it. Yeah.
That's fine.
So it's B.
Oh.
Yeah, I think C and B. I think I nicely put C because I know his eyes are pointing there. I just couldn't think of a third position to put it. So I was like, okay, let's hope that he's not looking at the ball and put it near his foot.
Is
So
it
that's why
like
I felt
I felt like his eye positioning was closer to B than it is to C. Like that's what I was basing my
no,
guess
but
on.
yeah, but I'm just saying that C is the close. It couldn't never have been A. Like the way
Oh, definitely
Google,
not.
yeah. So that's what. So I'm like, I couldn't have kept it in between as well. That'd be too harsh. So
Yeah.
I think that's why I didn't want to give it to someone else because I felt like
Yeah, that's fair. That's
maybe
fair.
the other person. But maybe if I'd put it in here where my mouse is, maybe there would have worked. But
Or
hey,
maybe if
no
you
mind.
had taken everyone guesses before the
Oh,
answer
it's all
was
good.
revealed.
No stress.
Yeah. I will keep that in mind for the next one. All right. So Alankrit, that was 600. Yeah, 600
Yeah.
gone. So he's back to zero. Let me just get this back to this. All right. All right, guys. Let's move on quickly. Now we go to Alankrit now because that was the end of the round. Alankrit, you've got a chance to get back.
Hmm. Okay, I'll do 800, player formerly known as.
Oh,
All right.
one.
So yeah, and that is double jeopardy. So it's
Oh,
double
crap.
the score. So it's either 800 or 1600, right? Okay, let's go. He became only the second youngest player to ever play in the FIFA World Cup at 18 years and 7 days.
Yusufa.
Yeah, could you just say it again for clearly? But
Who is Yusufa?
who is Yusufa is the right answer. It is Yusufa Mukoko. Now there was a very slight, I wouldn't say controversial. So the thing was he was going to be the youngest player if he had started or if he had played, And I had to
Yeah.
frantically search because I knew he didn't play against Spain and he didn't come off the bench against Costa Rica. So I had to frantically search whether he came off the bench against Japan, and thankfully he did.
Yeah,
So he was in that
that's
category.
also why I was thinking, because I was like, wait, okay, did he actually play against Japan? Because I didn't remember that. And like, okay, yeah, he did. So
Nice.
Right. Awesome, sir. He's taken a huge jump now. It's 1600. I mean,
feels
That's
good to be
amazing.
back on top.
it feels really good to be back on top. All right, Naeem, you're up next.
I'll go with year to year 600.
Year to year 600. All right. Okay. All right, so let me quickly check out what the audio. Oh, right. Okay, I know this. Cool. Just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. Oh, never mind. Okay. It might be easier this way. Okay, and cool. Okay. Yeah. So 3, 2, 1.
Chavez! Oh! Glorious! Beyond glorious! Mexico just might, you know!
Okay. I want you to describe what you were listening to. Like, what was that moment?
Um,
You have to give me
who
the
was
player's
it?
name. Yeah, that's the thing. You have to give me
Yeah.
who that player was. You can't just say that country. You have to give me the.
So
Even
who
if you give me
was?
this, you have to give me.
Sorry.
So it was a moment. You have to give me the
Yeah.
player involved in that moment.
Okay.
Okay.
Um.
And the moment itself. So the player and what that player did in that moment. So what was that? Even if you give me the second name of that player, it's still okay. I don't need the full name. I'm gonna, like I said, I was gonna be lenient on this.
So, what is his name?
Okay, I mean, if you tell me, okay, I'm
Okay.
gonna be really lenient on you. Okay, fine, good.
Who was Chavez?
But what was that moment also? Just tell me the moment. What was that?
I think he think he almost scored there, if I'm not wrong.
Are you saying
I'm
almost
not
scored
sure.
there?
Or he scored and it was called off or something like that, like a VAR.
You have to tell me one thing. You have to be. I need to be clear.
Okay, I think he scored the goal, but then it was VAR or something like that. Like I don't know if the goal stood, but I think he scored.
Okay. I'll give it. I said I'm going to be lenient. Probably he did score. You did say he scored, so I will probably give it. So it is the Luis Chavez free kick against who was
Saudi
it against now? I forget. Saudi Arabia. Yeah, where they made it 2-0 and then they really had a chance. So
Okay.
it was that. All right. Okay. Like I said, these two I mean, especially the hearing category, probably be a little more lenient because it's a little difficult to hear. I will increase your scope. 1 minute, just give me a second. Okay, Gaurav, we will come to you in just a slight moment. Oh, not 6,000. Wait, what were you before? You were 400,
No, it was 400.
and this was a 600 one. Yeah, 600.
Yeah.
So you're up to 1,000.
Yeah.
Oh, now big money moves. Oh, this is gonna be fun. All right. Yeah, Gaurav.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Um. well, let's go with year to year 400. We'll take things.
Year to year 400. All right.
Mhm.
Great. Just need to quickly, just give me 1 second. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. I was hoping that it would be there on this thing, but
Have you done share audio?
There isn't. That's what the whole point is, that this app doesn't allow share audio, and I think it just might be a Mac issue. Wait, sorry, this ads.
I can't guess
YouTube
the ad.
ads. Okay, 1 minute. All right. Okay, so this is going to be 400. Right.
Take your phone, you can make a picture with him if you want.
Okay, I need to know who that person was. That's it.
Yeah, Hervé Renard, for like the manager of Saudi Arabia.
Fair enough. I did say you don't have to say who is, so fair enough. I will take that. It is Hervé Renard. The clip I had on here would have actually not like had this Arabic part, so it would have been a little more tougher. But I mean, I can do what I can do. So maybe you guys should actually look to get the audio round done, because it's probably easier for you to get points off there. All right. Okay. So let's move quickly on. I mean, what a man, dude, to be yelled at in two different languages, because the translator yelled at the same pitch as Hervé Renard.
Yeah.
I mean, to be those players in that dressing room is like, why are you doing this? You want to take a picture with Messi, and the guy in Arabic is yelling at the same pitch, and I'll be like, dude, I can understand. Okay, Alankrit, we are to you. Yeah.
Okay. I'll do today.
Which, sorry?
600 potpourri.
Yeah, okay. All right. 600 potpourri is, he began a Twitch channel prior to the World Cup.
Who is Luis Enrique?
That is the right answer. I mean, what a man to have his own Twitch channel before. Did you guys watch that? The part where someone asked him if he had an OnlyFans account as well. And he was like, yeah, I've been on those dating apps many a times. And someone actually had to stop him from saying that after he said, yeah. And it's like, dude, that's not it. That's not it. It's not a dating app. And I think Ferran's dating his daughter as well. So someone asked him like, if he does like the baby celebration, what will you do? He's like, I will substitute him then and there and beat the shit out of him. I was like, but yeah, I don't like him at all. I'm just so unhappy that he's the manager.
Yeah, but he's got
yeah.
I feel like he's brought some structure to the Euros, and they're playing the same way.
Yeah, but I just don't like the way they play. At times, I just feel like sometimes I also probably get it that we've got some core youngsters and like Pedri and Gavi who don't have that much of experience, but I feel like there are players with decent experience that he could have maybe had and probably switched them around.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just feel sometimes his team selection is a bit off. The Euros don't even get me on it. I feel like, also I think after, as a Spain supporter, watching our team have like David Villa and Fernando Torres up front for so long, to now having Morata, and that's it, Morata. Like, we don't have any
Morata's defense, he's I think one of the top scorers right now.
Yes, yeah.
So not too bad.
Yeah, but it's like we don't have any other big options. Like, Morata is great, but he's decent, but he's nothing like we miss that bit.
But careful what you wish for. You'll end with no strikers, or you'll end up with Belgium, who has Lukaku. So
yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's move on quickly to the next category, and we've got a tie here, but I'll go to name anyway. Name. Let's get your choice.
Name that game 800.
Name that game 800. All right. Here we get to the big, really very, very interesting ones. All right. The captains of these 7 nations planned on wearing the One Love armband this World Cup. So you got to name those nations, not the captains, obviously.
It's slightly difficult to remember. I know.
We just
So
name all seven.
who?
Sorry, I just
All seven.
okay.
Yep, all seven.
Wow.
That's
Oh,
why it's
damn.
800. You don't want to see
What
what's coming
is
up in 1,000.
what is England? What is Germany? Who else was there? I know Belgium wasn't a part of it. What is England? What is Germany? Which other European teams were there? Was Netherlands a part of this? I don't remember. What is England? What is Germany? What is Poland? What the hell? What is Netherlands? Was Wales a part of this? I'm guessing so, considering England. So, what is Wales?
Two more.
That's five, and two more. What is Denmark for sure? Yes, Denmark for sure. What is Denmark? And the last one. Did I say Spain? What is Spain?
No. Okay. Unfortunately, wrong.
Okay, cool.
Close but wrong. I'll say that. Okay. So 3, 2,
Oh
1,
shit!
go. All right. Gaurav's taking the gamble.
I have to. But I remember this pretty well because of the captains. I was following the captains before the World Cup, and like before the first game, there was like this huge like uproar. Before, I mean, on day one it was okay, but day two, when like the teams played. Okay, sorry. Okay,
Yeah.
so what is? And I'm just gonna name the 7 ones. Okay, England, Wales, Belgium, Netherlands, then downs. Belgium, Netherlands, Denmark, up top. Lower than that, Germany and Switzerland. Shaka.
Wow. That is brilliant. That is
This is
absolutely brilliant. Well done. Well done.
Oh, so Belgium is actually going to wear this thing? Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, they have the heart on their jersey as well.
They were asked not to wear their training jersey as well because it had stuff on it, I think.
it was like just a multi-color kind of jersey, right?
Yeah.
The training jersey. Yeah.
Yeah, and Germany
All right.
snuck
So
that past.
he wore it under the armband, didn't he? The under the cloth, under his sleeve or something.
No, so
Neuer wore it.
Germany got this one, the training one with where the Adidas thing was in the three.
Rainbow color.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently,
Smart.
Kane also wore like a rainbow-colored Rolex. And whatever.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rainbow color. All right, Gaurav, we move on to you.
Okay.
That was
You have
very
to
well
make
played.
the change of the points.
I did.
This
Your
I'll
200
go
is 1800.
for, I'll go for year to year 800.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Just quickly got to see which one to download. All right. This is interesting. I wonder if people are going to get that. I'm guessing.
Oh damn! I feel like a negative coming. So I wonder if people are going to get it.
Yeah, just 1 minute. Just give me a second. Yeah. Let's find it. I wish it's easier to find on YouTube to save it on this thing. Yeah. Okay.
No, I didn't.
All right.
We spoke before the penalty. I told him
Wait. Ooh, why am I?
I can bet him €100 that you. Chesney has.
Oh.
No, I didn't. We spoke before the penalty.
Oh, sorry. I
Told him I can bet him €100 that he wasn't going to give it. So I've lost the bet against Messi. I don't know if that's allowed at the World Cup. I'm probably going to get banned for it. I don't care right now. So you better pay him either. You're not going to pay him 100.
You got it?
Yeah.
You heard it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I just need you to tell me who the player is.
So do I say who is?
Yeah, who is? Yeah.
Oh my god! I hope this is correct. Who is Wozniak Szczesny?
Yeah, it was.
Thank God.
Yeah. And that was after that. I didn't. Oh, whoa. Shit, I was going to go back to like previous questions. Shit, I almost gave it. I knew that was going to happen at some point. Okay, thank God. I
No
performed.
penalty
Okay.
save, yeah.
No, before the penalty, I think he bet with Messi about the VAR call
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah.
So, and he lost it. I don't know. I didn't see that penalty, but I've heard that it was quite a terrible decision.
I
The
think
one on the slap or something.
yeah, I think I don't know. It's
Yeah, I
kind
mean,
of debatable.
Chesney was not even looking at Messi, and then he was trying to get the ball, but he
Yeah,
was like 1 second late, and he hit Messi's head instead of the ball. Got penalty.
that's what I'm saying. When you look at it in slow mo, it feels like it should be a pen. But when you look at it like in the flow of the game, it's like, oh, that's what else is supposed to do as a goalkeeper.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Alankrit?
Um, I'll do a save what you see.
800?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So, oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. We already did this. So, my bad. I did not
Oh.
take that out. I don't want you to guess the right ball position again. That's just too easy.
Okay.
We've already had that. Sorry.
I'll do a potpourri 800.
Potpourri 800. All right. Oh, then we got the same ones. All right. His televised reaction to his nation's loss became a viral sensation in China. Now, I've written the name of the guy here. If you get the guy's name, fair enough. But if you tell me, even in a generic way, who that person is, I'm okay.
Wait, what? His name is here?
I've put the name in the answer. The answer is the name, right? But
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
if you, like it's a bit tough if you don't know the guy's name per se, and it's not really the most. You'd have to be well researched if you know the guy's name. That's what I'm saying. Like you have to go into articles to know what the guy's name is. So if you just give me the general sort of answer to it, then I'll take it. That's not an issue.
Portugal versus Ghana game, and when Ghana lost.
You chose that guy. Okay, no, that's wrong. I know which one you chose, but no, that was Senegal though. But I don't. I think you're talking about the Morocco fan one. Was it?
It was Ghana.
Was it Ghana?
Yeah, Ronaldo celebration.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I might have missed it. Anyway, that's not it. That's not the guy who I'm talking about. Anyway, okay. So you guys have on the count of 3, right? So we are talking about a person. His televised reaction to his nation's loss became a viral sensation. Okay. So 3, 2, 1, go. No one wants to take it. I mean, if no one takes it, it's fine. No, you don't deduct any points. You won't get any points. Yeah. So I'll just give you the answer then. Is that cool?
I know it was. I think it was during the Japan game that we are referring to, but I don't know whose reaction.
Are you taking the gamble or no?
No.
You're not taking.
No.
Okay, Gaurav, I'll pass on you as well.
No, man. Like I feel like it was Australia or something, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So they called him the dumpling rapper prince, like a dumpling rapper prince, and his name is Abdul Rahman Fahad Al Thani. It's the Qatari guy with he did that. Like have you not seen that the kid who kind of reacted with and the headwear that he has, the Arab headwear, right?
Oh,
he came in front and he did that.
And he was like,
Have you not watched it?
No, I'm not
yeah,
watching.
I remember now. Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, wait, I'll just kind of quickly show you the guy. I mean, let me see if you've seen. Okay, it's this guy. If you can see him.
No, yeah, I remember this one.
No idea.
No.
My initial answer was going to be Luis Suarez until you me a massive research, and I said, okay, probably some African team.
Okay. Yeah. So he became like a huge viral sensation in China. Everybody went gaga over him. there, and he's actually they have their version of TikTok, which starts with D. So this guy's opened up that account as well because he learned that he's such a huge
Wait, isn't China's
viral sensation.
version of this TikTok?
Was it? Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue, but it's something like that. They had their another app. So, all right. Are we done with that particular round? Who it was Alankar, right? Yeah, we're done with that particular round. So we go back to Naeem now. So Naeem, we have the
Mm,
big ones.
difficult. Cool. I'll go with name that game 1000.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. All right. These 6 matches have resulted in 0-0 draws,
Oh,
the most in any World Cup group stage. I laugh because I know his memory, so I that's why I laugh. Like he couldn't have chosen the worst sort of question for that.
Ah,
Okay, so you got to name the 6 matches that happened. I'm going to give you 1 minute 30 seconds. Was it 1 minute? Yeah, 1 minute 30 seconds. Because there is quite a lot to think about. So six, think about right from the start till the end. But
okay.
it's crazy, Like while he thinks, it's been crazy the number of 0-0 draws that we've had,
yeah. Yeah.
despite the upsets.
I'm actually trying to remember this because I actually played like a prediction game, like a predict the scores for each match game with my friends, and we had to predict for every all the games, of course. And I remember for no game I predicted a 0-0. I was like, "There's no chance. There's gonna be one game with 0-0." But yeah, 6 draws is surprising, man. I don't know if I'd be able to name 6.
For one, because I was watching one.
All
Remember the rest.
right,
Okay. So
30 seconds.
let's see. Who is let me there was who is what is England USA?
What is England USA? Okay.
Okay. There was the. Can I just keep saying it, or like, do I need to say what is each time?
No. Just keep
Okay.
saying it. You said what is it?
There was Mexico, Poland,
Yeah.
Mexico, Poland, England, USA, Denmark, Tunisia. Was it?
Oh,
Yeah, Denmark, Tunisia, Croatia, and Hakim's team, Morocco. Croatia and Morocco, and there's one from the team that had in Portugal's group as well. Is it?
wait,
Was it
you said
when?
England. You said England USA. You had Mexico Poland. You had
Yeah,
Croatia Morocco,
yeah.
and
Uruguay, South Korea.
okay, 4.
Did I say Poland, Mexico?
Yeah, you said that. Yeah.
Okay.
You said something else. Did
You
anyone
said
else
Denmark,
catch it?
Denmark,
Tunisia.
Tunisia.
Denmark,
Denmark.
Tunisia.
Yeah, and you're just left with one more then.
Which was the other one? England, USA. Wow, fuck. How can I?
Just one more.
Shit. Denmark, Tunisia, Mexico, Poland, England, USA. Was there an Iran game that ended 0-0? I don't think so.
Think of
Fuck
each
me.
group.
Croatia, Belgium.
Perfect. Wow. Oh, wow. That he pulled it up right at
Oh,
the end.
fuck.
Mexico, Poland, Denmark, Tunisia, Croatia, Morocco, South Korea, Uruguay, England, USA, Croatia, Belgium. Well done. Well done. After the previous one that you chose, I'm very proud of you as a friend.
Shit.
Wow. Okay. I mean, that doesn't do much to your score, but fair enough. It You're there. Okay, guys. Who's up next? Alankrit, you're up next.
Okay, I'll do the player formerly known as.
Player formerly known as. Here we go. Sorry, 1 minute. Okay. At 198 centimeters, he is the tallest outfield player to play in the 2022 FIFA World Cup.
Okay, no idea.
Outfield player.
Like, wow.
What are we saying? What are we saying?
Okay, I'm just gonna say Antonio Rudiger.
No, I mean wrong. Also because you said the full name, but it's wrong. All right, guys. 3, 2, 1. Who? Guys, name had that.
Is that Australian fellow? I think. Yeah, his first name is Harry. Who is Harry?
Who is Harry is the right answer. Yep. I
Harry
actually had the
Sutar, is it?
yeah, so Suter. Like I think like the Norse god Suter
That guy,
something.
he's actually Scottish, but he plays for Australia. Okay.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Gaurav, did you have that as well? Did you know that?
Oh, sorry, mom. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I
Alright.
only know
Anyways,
that because like I was while looking at the Argentina Australia matchup, I was like, who will Messi be going up against in terms of defenders?
oh,
This
look at
guy
that
looks like
height difference.
yeah.
Height difference. Oh, that'd be crazy. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. So, Gaurav,
Year to year.
year to year, 1,000. All right. Let's quickly get that done as well. The audio. All right. Just give me a second. All right. Don't worry. I think you get this one. I have a good feeling about this. It's ads again. I hate these ads. Come on.
Oh, this ad. Oh.
Yeah, you know this ad. It's a very famous one. Come on, for $1,000, you got to name the ad and.
Is it the Kareem?
Oh,
Is
no.
it the Kareem ad or something?
No, 1 minute. Actually, I played the wrong one. Thank God. Okay, fine. Yeah, just give me a second.
To which channel you work? How much you pay me to answer to that question? You are a private company. How much you pay me? Talk with your boss, and at the end of the World Cup, I can give you the answer if you make me a good offer. Thank you.
All right. Did you hear that? Was that clear though? From a audio point of view, that's fine. Okay. I want to know who the person was. I don't want to know the moment. I just want to know who the person speaking was, and I need to know the name. I won't be that
lenient for 1,001. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I feel like I've heard this. I don't. I guess like I'm just. Oh. How much you pay me to answer that question, huh?
Yeah.
No idea.
No idea. All right, guys. You can take this. This is for 1,000 points. 3, 2, 1, go. No one wants to take it. No one wants to take it. Okay. Gaurav's heard. I'm not going to give you the points, but if you know the answer, fair enough. Still, tell us. It's fine.
No, because I don't remember the full name. Because I was like,
That's
okay,
fine.
like.
Okay, try and get it. I'll help.
This is like the Iranian. But I don't know his whole name. I just know his last name is Kiros or something like that. His
Yeah,
whole
actually,
name.
if you had told me that before you had said I don't have a clue, I would have probably given you
No,
at
but like
least Keros.
I just didn't have a clue. I
Yeah,
was just
it
blank
was.
at that point. I was just blank.
So that was in fact Carlos Queiroz.
Carlos Quiroz, yeah, that's correct.
After Sky asked him about Iran and the whole issue happening there, what a way to answer back to the Sky reporter. But yeah, so I will take you down a peg now. You guys probably played it smart by not taking that, maybe. Alankrit, you're up.
I just did it. I think it's Naeem's turn.
Oh, Naeem. Yeah, okay. Sorry, my bad. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you chose the formerly known as. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So say what you see, 1,000.
All right, say what you see, 1,000. And we go on to. So, guess what happens next? I will play a clip, okay? And you have to tell me
Wait, hold on.
what.
I think mine was done, right? Because I went for
No,
the
you went for say what you
score line
see.
thing.
No, so you said the score line. Then Alankrit did the player formerly known as, which
Okay.
you responded to Harry, and then
Cool, cool, cool.
Gaurav got wrong. So we
Fair.
back to you.
Okay.
All right. So actually, since we did that, I should actually go back to who had the lowest, and that would be Alankrit. So Alankrit, if you have the chance of
Okay.
making it, because that round was done, and ideally it should have gone to the lowest. So you are the lowest right now. All right. So I'm going to play a
Okay.
clip, and I will stop the clip at halfway. You have to tell me what happens. Okay. Um, tell me if you can see the clip. You can see it.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
see it.
it's not
Okay. 1
playing.
minute. Yeah, I'm not playing it yet. Wait. I
Oh,
know. I was not playing.
I
I
think I
just
should
need
have
to.
taken this.
Okay. I'm playing it now, and I'm going to stop it. Right. You can see the full thing, right? The full clip you can be seen clearly. Okay. Great. All right. Okay. I want you to tell me what happens next.
Mm.
Do you want to play it again?
No, I think like penalty or something. I don't know. I didn't watch this game, so I'm just taking a
I was hoping
wild
that's
guess.
what is going to happen when I put this up, because it's slightly easier to those who watched it. I was hoping someone. It's so far back that I was hoping that someone didn't or has forgotten about it. Uh, do you guys want? I mean, so are you passing on it or are you keeping on? What are you doing?
Can you just play that again?
Yeah, if he says pass, then I'll play it
Oh,
again.
okay.
Or unless you want to play it now again, Alankrit.
Oh no, it's fine. I didn't watch any of like Qatar's games. Like
Okay,
didn't
fine.
care.
fair
All
enough.
right. Just give me a second. I'm gonna play it again. All right, guys. So yeah, you need to tell me what happens next. And so in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh,
Nobody
wait,
won.
okay. Wait, hold on. I have a question. Did Alankrit pass?
Yeah. He passed. Yeah.
He passed. He didn't guess it, yeah? Oh my god, I feel like I know this. Yeah, what the hell? I just. Yeah.
You're
I
not.
think I know it, but I'm not gonna risk it.
It's 1,000
Yeah,
points, guys.
I'm risking it. I don't know why, but okay, fine.
Okay.
I'll risk it.
Are you going to?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Uh,
what happens?
Ender Valencia scores the penalty, like the first goal of the World Cup.
It is unfortunately wrong.
Oh my god.
If you had stopped at Enna Valencia scores, I might have given you the point. It is
Yeah.
Enna Valencia scores, but it is ruled offside by VAR.
Oh shit. Okay, fair enough.
So I'll play the full clip just a bit. It's a bit choppy, I know, but yeah, that was the worst ever goalkeeping I've seen, and yeah, that was brilliant start. Uh, Enna Valencia scores, but he rules it offside. There we go. All right, I'm fairly happy with my choice then of the 1,000. This thing. Well done, Pradyum. Well done. All right. So Alankit goes from being the leader to being minus 600 or 600 in debt, and Gaurav is on 1600. Gaurav, you got the last go anyway, because
So I'm gonna be
I
tied
mean
with
Alankit.
or I'm gonna be first or something.
Exactly. Okay, so
Oh,
say what you see is done. All right. So potpourri, yeah. And
yeah.
wouldn't you know, this is double jeopardy. I love that it's the last question. It is double jeopardy. So it's
Um,
2000 or 1000, 2000 plus or 2000 minus. I love it. I love it. I'm so thankful you guys kept it last. These group of fans were caught at security for attempting to smuggle alcohol into the stadium. So you need to tell me which country these fans belong to.
I
Okay.
think
Are you
just
going to
get both Alamkrit and Gaurav to give you the answer on
No,
chat or something like personal,
no,
and then
Nah, no,
I'm not
no, this is fair.
this one.
Okay,
This was okay. I have to answer it, so I'm going to take a shot. But I think it was the Mexico fans in the binoculars. Please tell me
perfect.
yours.
That is a
Yeah.
perfect answer.
Oh, I
Yep,
was
that is a
confused between
perfect answer.
Mexico, Ecuador. Okay, awesome.
Yeah. I mean, the balls on them to have it in the binoculars, man. How,
Yeah.
but the poor guys got caught. So, ting, ting, ting. We've done with this. So, we've got Gaurav and Naeem who have made it to final Jeopardy, guys. This is the final question, the final round.
Okay.
Uh, Unfortunately, Alankrit couldn't make it that to this particular round, but I mean he's been a massive player, no doubt. Starting off so brilliantly, but it's not, as they say, it's not how you start, but how you finish. And so
I played exactly like Germany, so
Oh my God.
yeah, perfect. All right, guys. Now it's a very important thing. Now I need you to put in your bids for how much you would bid for your answer if you get it right or wrong. Okay, don't tell it to me, but put in your bids right now.
Oh, like write it on like somewhere.
Write it on a piece of paper on your phone. Also, just put it on a calculator.
Yeah.
Nice, big, and shiny.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, we're nearly there. Nearly there.
is there like a limit to how much the points can be?
No, no, you can do it as much as you have. So what is your final score?
Got
Uh,
it.
22,000 something.
to 2,600 and 2,200. Yeah. So
Okay.
that's the maximum you can do.
Got it.
Awesome. All right, let's quickly get to that. Oh, wait, okay. Anything.
So whatever I bid, and if I get it wrong, then I lose those many points. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So you don't know how much each other's bid. Now, guys, this is going to get really interesting.
And if I don't answer, does he get the pass on?
There's no pass. So that's the thing. Now I'm going to give you the question. Both of you write the answers, okay?
Oh, right.
And then both of you will have to write the answer, and I will ask each one of you to show me your answer and how much you've bid.
Okay.
Okay. So the topic is World Cup nations. Now this is just the topic, so you don't have to write anything right now. This is just the topic. The topic is World Cup nations. Now you guys ready for the question? Okay. Ready? Yeah. The question is: they are the only two nations in this World Cup to have all of their players from their domestic league. So these two nations, all of their players play in their domestic league. Now, which are these two nations? I need you to write down your answers.
Uh,
Of course, if it's, I mean, could be an easy answer. It could be an easy question, but it all depends on how much you guys have bid. And this all comes down to that.
so I'm just writing it on the chat. Yeah, with you. Is that okay?
Yeah, I guess as long as Naeem, you've written yours.
Not yet.
Okay. Just long, or send it via WhatsApp, Gaurav. I'll be able to see it there.
On WhatsApp to you.
Yeah, because on this he can also see it.
Yeah.
You can see the private chat, so don't message on this. Okay, so we got two nations, right? Yeah, the only two nations that have all their players from the domestic league. I'm going to give you 1 minute, and because I don't want to keep it too long as well.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'll just send my two nations.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm done.
so Gaurav is sent. Cool. You're done. All right. So, Naeem, can I get your two questions, your two answers, and your okay? So that's Qatar, and you bid 1,200, and Saudi, Qatar 1,200. So Gaurav
12,
has
no,
also
it's
said Saudi.
1500.
Oh, 15. Okay. I mean, it's the yeah. My
Sorry.
bad.
Yeah.
It's reverse. Yeah. All right. So that's 1,500. Now Gaurav has also put Saudi and Qatar. And Gaurav, how much have you bid?
Please tell me it's right.
How much have you bid though? I haven't seen your bid
1,000
number.
points.
Okay, could I have a look at where you put it? 1,000.
Oh yeah. 1 second, my calculator.
Yeah, just so that for everyone. All right, so 1,000 and 1,500. So if Gaurav wins this, he gets to 3,600. If Naeem wins this, he gets to 3,700. I mean, I guess no. I think if both, it has to be both winning because both of you have given the same answers, right? So
Yeah.
if the answers are right, then 3,700, 3,600. If both of you are wrong, Naeem falls to 700
700.
and
Yeah.
Gaurav falls to 1,600.
Yeah.
Okay, and the answer is Alankar. Can we have a drum roll? That's the only answer. The answer is yeah, Qatar and Saudi Arabia. So you got the answer right, and Naeem wins it by just 100 points. Oh, had Gaurav put a little more, just a couple of hundred more.
200 more maybe or something. Yeah.
Yeah, 200 more, you'd have had it. Oh my god. So
Right.
I just went with a number that would either end up with me probably winning or with me at 700, which is a number I like. So
yeah.
number 7.
All right, guys. I think Gaurav has got to go as well. But thank
Yeah,
you,
I'm
Gaurav,
so
for being
sorry.
such a great
Thank you
participant
guys. Thank you
on
guys. This
the.
was so much fun. Thanks, Paddy.
Yeah, same here.
No problem.
Bye-bye.
All right. All right, guys. And with that, we also end this particular game. What did you guys think? I mean, I've had fun with you guys. I mean, I thought it was. I don't know if you thought it was going to be competitive. I knew the moment someone got it wrong and we were going to have the hand up raise, I knew things were going to get slightly competitive. And I think the first one, Naeem got it right, or Alankar got it right, and you could see the hurt on the other person's face, like, oh, damn it, I was just a second too good. But I mean, overall, did you guys enjoy the
Yeah.
way that we did it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
a lot of fun. It's a lot of second guessing the knowledge you probably have. It's whether like okay, probably it makes sense. Like for example, the game with the Japan Germany thing, which I confused for Germany and Costa Rica, because that's a
Yeah.
conversation I'd already had like in just like a couple of days ago, and then to sort of mistake it for the first game rather than the last game was it's a lot of second guessing and making sure
Yeah.
that you know exactly
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Nice. Alankar, I know you're into like board games and stuff like that. Hopefully, this was like enjoyable enough.
Yep. Definitely good fun on a Sunday morning.
Yeah, I know. Awesome. And thank you to those of you watching this or listening. If you liked the episode, please do hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We'll be doing similar stuff like this for the quarterfinal, semifinal stages as well. I don't know whether we're going to be doing Jeopardy, but we'll somewhat try and make it as fun as we had today. There won't be as too many questions, maybe for a smaller, for as the rounds get smaller and smaller. But hopefully, yeah, things go well. As good as the group stage, I think it's been one of the best group stages in recent memory. Especially being Asians and seeing this continent do well in the tournament's been quite nice to see European
Yeah.
team falter slightly. It's been quite different. But yeah, like I said, if you've liked the content, please do hit the like button. Let us know on YouTube, social media, Instagram, Twitter. You know where to follow us. This will also come out in an audio version, so you can check it out on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. You obviously it's best watched on YouTube because the audio, the visual round, all of that is best on YouTube. But if you don't have the time, if you're just doing you want to listen to it while you're on your way to work and all of that, you can do that as well. So that will be out soon. But until then, that's it for our group stage review from the FFS podcast. I'm your host, Praddy, once again. You stay safe and see you.